And welcome back. I know that last segment was a shameless plug for me and for iFIBER Communications TV service. Anyway, moving on, now we're going to bring you a health story out of Great Britain that could have a big impact on hospitals everywhere within the next few years. Ryan Lancaster has the story as reported by the Associated Press.
For large hospitals like this, superbugs have become an intractable problem. 1 in every 100 people who enters will be carrying MRSA, less commonly known as methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus. It's carried on the skin without major health problems, but if it gets into a wound, it can kill. Strict hygiene regulations at hospitals have managed to contain but not eradicate MRSA, and concern is growing as the bugs become immune to antibiotics used to fight them. Now a team of scientists in Cambridge has stopped an outbreak of MRSA at a special baby care unit in the UK by cracking its genetic code and tracking the strain back to the source.
Where it causes problems is where people have, for example, surgical wounds or indwelling catheters or things like that. So what we want to be able to do is identify where transmissions might be occurring in the hospital as rapidly as possible and break that transmission cycle. You're not going to stop people carrying MRSA because it's a natural fact of life, but what you can do is identify transmissions as they occur and stop them earlier.
Scientists are developing the concept into a simple, inexpensive system that can be used routinely by hospitals within a few years.
Not that long ago, it would have cost £500,000 or so to sequence a single bacterial genome, and now the cost has plummeted. Previously, it would have taken many months to do the sequencing and to read the sequence trace, but now we can sequence the genome in under a day.
These men are all members of Derek Butler's family. They lost their lives because of hospital infections.
We can't change what's in the past. Losing our loved ones, we can never bring them back. But if we can ensure that we do the right things and we get the medical science on board and we use the latest technology, now that's the key. It's about getting people to use the latest technology.
The Cambridge team is believed to be the first to use DNA sequencing to contain an infectious disease outbreak at a hospital. The breakthrough could save a lot of lives. Britain's Health Protection Agency reported this year that more than 6% of hospital patients in England alone acquired some form of infection during their hospital stay.
And closer home in the U.S., a 2010 study published in the Journal of American Medical Association showed that life-threatening MRSA infections are declining. Invasive MRSA infections that began in hospitals declined 28% from 2005 through 2008. We'll be right back with more after this.